All right, let's talk about something real. We're about to uncover how some of the most, unsexy everyday businesses are quietly making people millions while pretty much everyone else is distracted by all the noise online.
I'm sure you know the feeling, right? You're just scrolling through your feed, and it's this nonstop parade of people manifesting wealth, showing off their latest crypto gains, or living these absolutely incredible influencer lifestyles. And there's this constant pressure that comes with it, isn't there? You see all this flash, and you just have to wonder, where is the money for all this actually coming from? Is it all just, pure luck?
And then you look at your own bank account, and it feels like the only thing it's manifesting is, dust bunnies. But here's the thing. What if the real path to wealth isn't about going viral at all, but about being vital?
And that brings us to the core secret we're talking about today. We are pulling back the curtain on a strategy that completely bypasses all that hype and just focuses on what actually works.
Now think about it like this. It's like everyone is just walking right past these huge opportunities, totally oblivious to this consistent, reliable treasure that's sitting right under their feet, just waiting to be tapped into. So what is it? Well, it all boils down to a pretty simple three-part formula. First, these businesses are built on things people absolutely need, which creates consistent demand. And second, because they aren't glamorous, the competition is just way, way lower than in those super trendy, saturated markets.
I mean, look at the difference here. It's like a roller coaster versus a brick wall. On one side, you've got the high-risk, here today, gone tomorrow world of viral trends. And on the other, the solid, dependable foundation of essential services. One is a total gamble. The other is a system.
Okay, so let's get into the actual proof. I'm going to give you 5 concrete examples of these so-called boring businesses that are the true backbone of quiet, consistent wealth creation. First up on our list, self-storage facilities. Now, I know it sounds incredibly simple, and honestly, that's the beauty of it. You're basically becoming a landlord, but for people's extra stuff. The best part? No late-night calls about a leaky faucet. So why does this work so well? Simple. People are always accumulating more things. It is a constant of modern life. This creates this beautiful, steady stream of recurring monthly revenue with really low overhead once you're all set up. Think about it. You are literally getting paid for people to store their boxes. Coming in at number 2, commercial cleaning services. And seriously, just think about it for a second. Every single office, every store, school, hospital, they all have one non-negotiable requirement. They have to be clean. This isn't a luxury item. It's an absolute necessity. And what that means for a business owner is stable, long-term contracts that are incredibly resistant to economic ups and downs. Plus, it's highly scalable. You can start small, maybe just yourself, and then grow your teams and contracts over time. At the end of the day, you're selling essential hygiene, and that is always in demand. All right, our third idea is vending machines, or even micro markets. And I want you to forget that old school image of a dusty machine in a corner. Today, this is all about running tiny, automated convenience stores in high-traffic spots like offices, factories, or big apartment complexes.
The real beauty here is that it's passive income. These machines are out there working for you 24/7. The startup costs are relatively low, and scaling up is as simple as just adding more machines to your route. And hey, the best part? Your little automated employees never, ever complain or ask for a raise.
Okay, number 4 gets a little dirty. We're talking waste management and junk removal. It is definitely not glamorous, but here's a universal truth for you. People will always have stuff they want to get rid of, and they will happily pay someone else to just make it disappear.
And here's the real key to it. Because most people don't want to do this kind of dirty work, the profit margins can be incredibly strong. It's a super high demand, essential service that basically capitalizes on a problem that literally everyone faces at some point. And for our 5th and final example, we have pest control services. Look, nobody, and I mean nobody, wants to discover they have a pest problem. And when they do, they want it solved immediately. Yesterday even. You're not just selling a service here, you are selling urgent peace of mind.
This business model is an absolute powerhouse. Why? Well, it thrives on recurring revenue from regular treatment plans, and it also benefits from those high-margin emergency calls. It's a critical service that protects both property and people's well-being, which makes it something folks will always find the money for. So, why does any of this matter? Why does understanding this change everything? Because this isn't just about finding some clever way to make money. It's about fundamentally shifting your entire approach to building a life.
So here it is, your path to real freedom. It's a clear 4-step process. Step 1, you ditch the distracting trends. Step 2, you use that focus to build reliable income. Step 3, that income brings you stability. And step 4, that stability is what allows you to truly own your future.
See, this isn't about being boring at all. It's about being smart. It's a strategic move to build actual, lasting wealth that frees you from that endless hustle culture and, finally lets you live life on your own terms.
Okay, so all this theory is great, but let's make this real. Right now, here is your first, incredibly simple, practical step that you can take literally in the next 15 minutes. I want you to ask yourself one simple question. What's in demand near me? Seriously, don't overthink it. Just pick one, just one, of the 5 businesses we talked about and do a quick search for it in your local area. See who's already out there, check out what they're charging, and start looking for the gaps in the market. Because that, right there, is the real takeaway. Your path to financial freedom, to building something that lasts, it doesn't have to start with some viral video or a risky crypto bet. It can start right now with one simple, strategic, and wonderfully unsexy search.